things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense will go to work first. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game. Now, I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So, no different today. The defense obviously watched the film. They're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get it started off on the right foot, man. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch at the 30. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So the Georgia State Panthers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Dropping back, it's Small. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he'll be smacked to the ground. And the Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers. A great catch and run for 6.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Rides the back and leaves it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off-play action on first down. Got his man. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Up-tempo for the offense. Guys, let's chat about App State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line, it's carry on. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They just keep firing. Got him downfield. And the big game, they've got it on the 46. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Complete. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Stanford. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's small. Working that left side now. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Here's a heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Kane. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you just sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. We're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now. That is a staple of the sport.
Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's small. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Touchdown, Georgia State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Mountaineers want to move quickly. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll try the run. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Looking downfield, it's small. And the third down pass is incomplete. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. He'll throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Oh, the sweet feet. Touchdown, Georgia State. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on this. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And there he is, the nation's leader in sacks, coming up with yet another one. Week after week, teams try to find a way to stop this guy. They just can't figure him out. He's too big, he's too fast, and he has a knack for getting to quarterbacks.
And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Might be changing the route. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking for a man. It's small. Here comes the heat. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man to the left. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Running to Green.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Touchdown, Panthers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Baylor has the lead right now, but even though we've heard sick 'em a bunch, this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside McLean Stadium. They're up by 4 over TCU. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man on the right. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Mountaineers will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Looks it in at the 40. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Scanning the field, it's small. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quickly complete. Turns it on in midfield. And they swarm him under. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Unleashes one. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Panthers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Grabs it in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He's got it on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Used to play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, the ball's loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Kane. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Back to throw, it's small. Takes the easy completion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lobs one high down the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll go to the ground. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field it close to the 50. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. To the air, it's Small. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Inside the 30. At the 20, he's got space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He'll set up to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Runs through a tackle. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gives it on the option. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. They'll immediately call timeout. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Throwing right. Makes a connection. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's small. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kid Brewer Stadium.
The Mountaineers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Panthers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. They kick it away on 4th down. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Panthers.
You know, This offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Texas Tech is currently trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Patrick Mahomes, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. He's in open space downfield. Georgia State takes over, ready to send off the offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Shakes off the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Surging forward on the sneak. Scoops it up, still a live ball. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Small. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. He'll keep it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Jet sweep to the receiver. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off the boot, looking for his man. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
They'll try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Soft spot in the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. There's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. The give to the tailback. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's small. Unloads to the right. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Under fire. He's got it. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking to throw, it's small. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Here comes the offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down in 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's small. Trying to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. NC State is just getting blown off the field today. This has been a gong show since the opening kick. How does something like this happen? They're trailing by 14 to Stanford. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Nobody fooled with the trickeration. It'll bring up 4th down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Got a little space. Gets it past the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it to the back. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wants to throw on 1st down. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on 1st down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Rides the back on the option. The give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air. It's small. Got it in the middle. It's hot. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. If
you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
The give on the option. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! Excellent pass by the back on the option. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Unloads it left. Nobody falling for the tomfoolery, the chicanery, and it'll be fourth down. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Slips through the line. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And now this offense will take the field again. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get outside on the jet sweep. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Using his feet.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's just, it's so hard to defend.
Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Right back to the well. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.